depending on where it is that you are located. I always like to see the global reach of these episodes. If you are new here, let me know inside of the chat. If you're returning, let me know in the chat as well what time it is or where you are currently watching from. Again, I like to see the global reach, and I know that we've got people all over the world. Okay, so I'm super excited to talk with y'all or to see y'all again. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, about premium courses. That's what I talk here. So if you don't know who I am, again, my name is Dr. Sonia, and I talk all things premium courses, whether they be online or face-to-face, how to take your knowledge, wisdom, life experiences, and package those things into the format of courses, luxury coaching, and mentorship brands and programs so that you can get your message out to the world, because you are not supposed to stay local. You're supposed to be global. Okay, let's get into it today. Today's topic is how to differentiate or separate your courses from the competition. Now, if you know me and you've been around for a while, then you already know I don't talk in terms of competition. I don't believe there is any competition in the lane that you carve out for yourself. Okay. Great morning, Juan. It's good to see you on. Great morning. Great morning. And so with that being said, I don't pay attention to trying to compete with other people. And let me make this very clear. There's a difference between looking at somebody else and what it is that they're doing and trying to model it, or especially if you haven't hired them as a coach or a mentor and you don't understand the blueprint that they're using, the systems that they're using, because a lot of times we can see it on the surface, but what's going on the background or underneath is just something completely different than what it is that we think. And so a lot of times what I see happening is people who are in competition is always like a race to the bottom, if you will, like people trying to be the cheapest, right? Trying to outbid other people. Great morning, Clonette. It's good to see my mentees on. Trying to outbid other people, and just in this endless cycle of competition. There is a difference between observing data, collecting data, analyzing data, okay, and trying to mimic what somebody else is doing. That's where you get into a mode of competition. So again, I don't believe that there is any competition in the lane you create for yourself. When it comes to differentiating your courses, I want you to think about curating experiences, not pre-recorded videos, not just throwing some stuff together. And when I say throwing stuff together, yes, it's based on your expertise, your knowledge, and so it's still valuable. But when you're crafting premium level courses and programs, when you want to design something that will stand out in the market, something that is different and unique, you want to think about curating experiences for the people you want to serve. And this goes back to exactly what I was talking about. Not looking at your competition, your peers, right, and what it is that they're doing, but really getting into and diving into the data that your audience is bringing you, the people that you really want to serve. How can you show up differently for them? What will make your unique expertise, ability, your presence different for the people you want to serve? And again, it goes back to curating experiences. I like to think about this like analogy, right? Think about a Rolls Royce versus a Honda, or whatever cars you're into, right? Whatever your dream car is. I was talking about this yesterday with one of my friends, and I'm like, we all have different desires for different reasons. Like, all of us don't desire the same things, and that's what makes everything different. So for instance, paper towel brands, toilet paper brands, car brands, right? All of those things. We have different desires, and so we choose differently. I want you to think about whatever the car is that you desire, and I want you to think about whatever the car is that may be on the other end of the spectrum. Like, so in this example, let's think Rolls Royce versus Honda. Whether or not, in this instance, you can easily get either one, right? You can obtain either one, but the maintenance required for each is different. Okay. The maintenance required for each is different. And so some people go into things and they obtain things, but they don't have what's necessary to maintain them. I want you to think about this in regards to your courses, your premium level courses. What's inside the course? Not the pre-recorded content, okay? It's the luxury premium level content experience, not just content, okay? Not just the worksheets, not just the guides, not just pre-recorded videos. It's the experience that you curate, that you craft specifically for your audience. All right. I wish I could go into so much more detail here, but I like to keep these episodes brief and to the point for my high performers. We have things to do today. So if you want to learn more about how to carefully curate your programs and start positioning what it is that you know, your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom as premium experiences for the people you really want to work work with, go to jumpfirstacademy.org to get started. Okay, there's a free training over there. Takes less than 30 minutes, no fluff. It goes into the more of the nuanced details about really how to get this done. There are case studies and examples, as well as carefully curated resources, both free and paid, to help you start implementing and executing today. All right. I love you so much. I hope that this is insightful and inspires you forward. Send it to somebody else who could use some inspiration today about the things that they are currently creating, especially if they are premium courses. I love y'all so much. I'll catch y'all back here, same time, same place tomorrow. If you are not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Okay, come hang out with us. Hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop and when I'm live. I love hanging out with y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.